I just spent like 15, 16 years living in Mexico. So the New York Times article that came out about the Mexican government, I am going to weigh in on that one. Because I'm tired of these fucking corrupt assholes fucking up shit for everybody else just because they think they got this entitlement issue, this fucking power issue. They're corrupt. They bought and paid for by the drug cartels. AMLO came out in 2006. He received a couple $1 million from the cartel de Sinaloa. I have firsthand knowledge with my own eyes that the police in Mexico City accept bribes to let marijuana be sold on the streets, and that money trickles up from the police to the local delegates, all the way to the mayor of Mexico City, who was Claudia Sheinbaum, who's now running for president. She's corrupt, and she's backed by drug cartels. But I could invariably point to almost anybody. The governor of Oaxaca, Alejandro Murat, corrupt, bought off by the drug cartels in Oaxaca. The governor of Guerrero State and the mayor of Tasco, I can tell you, I know, they're corrupt and they're backed by the Familia Michoacana. Okay? The mayor of Tasco the other day, just had the other group that's trying to battle for control of the city. They tried to bomb his car. And Familia Michoacana, his bodyguards, shot the other guys dead. But they blew up his car. No, he didn't die and his bodyguards didn't die, but the other people did. Huge gun battles, huge stuff like that. You know, candidates for mayor, candidates for senator, all of a sudden dying. And the government never does an investigation. There's no police forensic investigation to determine who the killers were. And I've said this in other videos, in Spanish and English. If the government doesn't go and do a forensic examination, that's because it already knows who the killers are. It's the government itself. All I have to do is say one word, Ayotzinapan, which is a place where 43 kids died. Because the mafia, the government, decided to kill them. And they still never got to the bottom of that one. And they still never found their bodies. So AMLO and Claudia Sheinbaum and all those people, that don't talk to me about how you're not backed by the fucking drug cartels. The New York Times, they have part of the story right, but maybe I have the rest of the story. But, you know, cooler heads prevail, and wisdom helps. But I'm letting you know, the Mexican government is a narco government. It's allowing, I was in Ensenada, I lived in Ensenada, I saw the port of Ensenada, all those ships coming in from China with the precursor drugs for crystal meth and for fentanyl. Yeah, there's a huge battle for control of Ensenada between the cartels because of the port, because of the precursor drugs. So don't talk to me about the government not being a narco government. It is completely. Thanks, Richard Alavizos. Leopold Richard Bamberger Alavizos reporting to you about the corrupt narco government in Mexico, which the New York Times is just now finally uncovering with all of its investigative resources available to it. It's just now figuring it out. Give me a break.